Hi everybody, it's Julie. Merry Christmas. This video is coming to you today on Christmas, and I have the two journals that I finished this week. I actually finished more than that because I did finish this little guy as well, but I finished my December challenge journal. So I finished several this week. But this, I have the Cardinal journal that has the lace binding, or the lace spine ribbon binding, and I finished the Hinge journal that we made. Okay, so we'll start with the Cardinal, and I have the ribbon closure, the ribbon binding here, and I've added this little dangle. I have added a cardinal brad onto the tree and a little jingle bell. We have this little dangle and a real key for a jewelry box on that side. So my lace was from a shirt, from a garment. It was, I believe, the bottom of it. And then I've also added over here another tree on the closure. I did a hitch post fastener closure, and this is actually attached to the hitch post, so it stays there. I've used images from the new Cardinal kit in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. If you're watching this video on Christmas Day, the Etsy shop is on sale through the 28th. Everything is 50% off, all digitals. Okay, so I covered the backboard for both the back and the front with the fabric, and then I did this cover in a live video, and we decided that we liked the part that was going to be for the inside better than what was going to be for the outside. So that's what you're seeing. This is cardstock here, and then this is layered. Okay, so it's got four different layers. 3 of them are digitals, and I also used my gold pen. I used the word moments out of the remembrance words that are in the Cardinal kit. And so there you go. Okay, so we have a large pocket on the inside with a large card. And to start off with, this is from the Cardinal digital kit, and we have a hidden pocket there that you can add something into that you'd like to have hidden, because it'll be pretty hidden there. So this the journal, the digital pages from this, the Cardinal kit was the digital that the VIPs from November received as their free kit. Okay, so this page has tissue paper added to it. We have a beautiful card here and some ribbon. I had a Cardinal kit, and I used some of it in the Cardinal Remembrance journal that I made, and then I had several pieces left and was able to use them in here. I had this envelope that had the Cardinal stamp, and so I used that as part of the journal. Added this little tab here, and here we have a tag. And I used one of those the stamps that were in my mom and dad's stuff. I used eyelash trim and the antique lace on this one. And here I've attached a little collage up here and attached some holly on there. I used a little Tim Holtz paper clip. I've used them in a couple places in here. Now this journal, there are some places for writing and for project. This is graph paper here. I love this little image, and you'll see that throughout. Here I've got some of the cardinal images. We've got an envelope that has a cardinal on the back and a cardinal note paper and this little tag in here also to give you a variety. Okay, then this page is 2 pages put together, and we have a large file card in here that you can also journal on. And then your lace comes out. We have the flap side of a double tuck, and you've got cardinal memo paper here. You have a cardinal card and another cardinal memo paper. So you can see this is where those images, and you're going to see them throughout where I've taken them off and some where I've used them on that. Okay, we have this is from the wildlife. Does it say on it? National Wildlife Federation, 1994. And it has the cardinals and some more of the eyelash trim. Cool paper that I got from, I believe that came from Don Marie. One of the images, this is cut from one of the cardstock pieces, and this is an image from a Dear Julie Julie digital. This is from a memo, and I added it onto this, and we have a flip-flop added here, a collage, little collage on coffee dyed paper, added one there. This was seating. Oh, this isn't the seating chart. This is actually the to-do list for the out of the teacher's book. I thought it was the seating chart. This is out of a composition notebook. I like to use them because then you get side-by-side pages. And so those have been cut down, and that gives us some journaling space. I have some of my tracing paper here. It's actually too big for the journal, so I flip it up and fold it and turn it into pockets. So I have this large tag, and you can see through there. We've got this little tab added here. You turn it over. We also have a music card, and inside you'll see that there's another card, and that flips up. This is one of the digital pages, and we've added a little bit of collage there. And this time we have the eyelash trim and the antique ribbon. We have this little goodie built here. So tiny pocket with a little collage down here, the word remember, a couple of the daisies. And this was left over from another piece that's in here. And we have some note paper, and I think this is the one that, yeah, there's 2 note papers back to back, and I didn't glue them together in case you wanted to have more journaling space. You could journal on the inside as well. This is a beautiful envelope with both the cardinals on it, and so I folded the flap inside, and that gave me 2 great pockets. I added the music on this one. There's our binding, and this one has a little notebook. These are the cutoffs from the composition notebook, and I just put them in there and made a little notebook. Here we have double pocket and a tag and a little tag. This is punched and then added on top of added on top of another piece. And for a lot of these, I used the children's writing paper to back them. Another page from the digital. Here's another one of the pockets. This time I have a little, I have 2 pieces of memo pad and a little collage stapled to the top up there. Let's get this in here. There's a little tab on the side that has a really cute little collage on that. It's got the scallop circle, the scallop oval, a piece of the cover fabric, a piece of lace, and then the little tiny image from the cardinal kit. We have a heart cut out of one of the pages there. Here we have a flip up note paper, and you still can write on there as well. Added lace to the edge of this one. Added eyelash trim, and then a little collage up here with one of those tiny little cardinals and some of the fabric. Here we have this pocket, okay? So this, we used the lotto card, and then that's the image from the note paper. We have this that you can write on. It's an ice coupon. And we have a little tiny notebook you can write on the inside there. And you've got all the little images. So that's a little mini notebook, a little mini tag, a tag with the cardinals, and a note paper. So you turn this over. So you turn this over and you have another flip up using that image. So remember, we had the big one on the front that flipped up, and this one has a pocket under it. This one does not. I built the pocket to the back of this. So the setting up of this journal, the pages, was done in the VIP. That's our virtual internet party for those who finish and post the challenges. And so there's a super large cardinal tag inside the note paper. I have some of my old noisy paper, another music tag inside the belly band. This is the other side of the double tuck. We have this here, and then you also have a space that you can add something there. This page is from the digital, and some cardinals from the cardstock and the antique lace, and then a little card in here. I took this image from the digital and I put it on at an angle here because that was the way that it fit the best to be able to get his feet and her hat. I did it that way. So this is a double tuck, and it's got a pocket here. You've got that there, and you can either open that or open the top. So you can have more journaling space if you'd like. Then I have a double tip in here. So I tipped in one of the little note cards, and then I tipped in the piece of the digital that was left over after I made that. See, and I left that on there because I liked the variation of the colors. Okay, so there's the double tuck. Here's the double tuck flap. And so we have this piece down here. We have this little piece up here. And we have the joy tag that fits right there. Another piece of the cardinal scrap and some eyelash trim. Another pocket with a little collage and a music tag and some note paper. And then this is another image, page image from the digital kit. Here we have, this flips open and you've got that inside there. I've got another image from the digital and a little ruffly piece of the fabric. This is a flip up. So you didn't lose any, got to add that in, didn't lose any journaling space. But that helped to take up some of the white space. I don't really like to ink. So this all could be inked. You could ink it, but I didn't. So here I took one of the pieces and brought it up and flipped it over, and then I glued it onto a second one. And again, instead of gluing these two pieces together and just making it one thicker tag, I left it like this so that you could also use the inside for journaling space. So if you had a larger story to tell, you might want to do that. Here's the other side of the envelope. Remember, I like to put ledger paper in. Here's our library pocket. It has this little tag using the same paper that we used on the outside. This was the leftover piece. And then this is from the paper that we used on the cover, and then adding the Noel ribbon. And that just goes right in there. Got the tissue on that page. Here's our last page of the digital. And we have a card in the back. So again, we used a hair tie and a hitch post fastener to keep this one closed. I love the way this turned out. I think the size is nice, and it still has room. And of course, since it's a hitch post fastener, you'll be able to add more and still be able to close it for quite a while. So next we have Jingle Jangle Santa. And I added buttons and eraser charms and beads and bells to the edge of this. And then we also have a 2022 up here and a wreath charm made out of an eraser. Remember, I made the Hinge journal. I wanted to make a 60-page Hinge bound journal, and I did it. But I didn't make it have a hard cover. So this week I went back in and I rebuilt the front so it would have a hard cover, and then I added a piece to the back so that it would have a hard cover. The back had ended with 2 pieces of the binding, and so it was easy to just add the the third piece. However, the front had this image on it. It already had the 3, but it was just copy paper. And so I went in and I rebuilt the cover, and I love the way it turned out. I did, after I was all done, I did add this fabric. I added the Rocking Horse Maker card. I thought that that was perfect for Santa, you know, Rocking Horse Maker. So this journal, I put it together. It had the pages, and then I went back. I added a little bit of embellishments to it. The rest of the embellishments are in the pockets or attached with paper clips. So first of all, in the front pocket, you get this note paper, you get these 2 fun tags, and you get a variety of ephemera that you can then use in here to tell your story, and the things match all the things that I've used in the journal. Okay, so you get all of those things. And down here it says The Sweetest Christmas. We have the lace, then we have the red and white fabric like we've used on the outside. This ribbon, it has been put down. It says Merry Christmas. We have a pocket here, and you get a playing card, and this note paper, and the holiday wish list note paper. Now, you do not have to use them in this pocket. You can cut them apart, use them anywhere you want in the journal. I just thought it would be fun to make it look like it's finished, even though all these pieces, you could go through, take out all the pieces and start from there. And that's probably actually what I would do. You do have your 31-day list here. Ledger, I love it. Here you get this full set of stickers and a Merry Christmas shiny tag. Okay, so all these I think will be really fun to use throughout the journal. And so I went ahead and I put those in there that you would have. In this big pocket, we have the Snowbells journal card, and with no embellishments or anything on it, so that you can embellish that the way that you want to, and it fits perfectly right there in that pocket. You're going to see a lot of plain pages where you can tell your story. Okay, this has it's put in here, but it has a place that you can hold something, or if you put a picture behind there, it can actually go behind your stamp. So this is a canceled stamp, and you get a music tag and the Dear Santa, I've been really good, I swear, note paper. Okay. This is from, so the digital that I used here, for the base of the journal is the digital that I gave to the Dear Julie Patreons, and they got that as their Christmas gift. So anyone that is a Patreon in December, all Patreons, $3 Patreons, 5, 10, 15, 25, they got the full 25 days of Christmas, or days of digitals. It was a Christmas kit. So here, while I was watching today's premiere, I went ahead and I made a stack of sticker, and I added that. So stack of sticker made by me. You've got a flat page here. You could add journaling space. You can glue it down and make it a border tuck. You can glue it down and make it just the side of the page. Here we have a double-sided hidden paper clip that is holding this Santa. This is a pocket, or belly band, belly band. And so this can be put anywhere that you want to use it in the journal. And on this side, you get my favorite McCall. So the little Betsy McCall card. Okay, that's from the Christmas Basic Digital, right? Or no, she's in Cherished Children digital kit, postcard digital kit. So here's our snowman, and I thought it would be fun. I put the lace on the edge here, kind of like snowflakes. This does flip out. You can go ahead, glue it down, make this into double pockets, however you want to use it, because it's your journal. I added a snowflake here. This is some of my coffee dyed charger plate. We have these two pockets, and so this one has a Merry Christmas, and this one has the candy cane tag in it. We have a Santa pocket here, and he's holding a Toys for Tots and an ugly or cute sweater. And so again, these digital images are from the Patreon. Here we have a candy cane striped paper clip, and it's holding a variety of things that you can add into the journal. You've got a note paper, the candy cane card, and the stamped tag. And then on this side, you have the Merry Christmas, the poinsettia, and I put it in there upside down so that you could see the poinsettias. And then you get a printout of Santa and a printout of the snowman. These are backed by some of the diagonal paper, and I like to actually write on this diagonal paper for journaling. So here you can see there's one of the where the signatures separated. So when I made this journal, I made several signatures, and then we bound the signatures with the hinge. Okay, so we have the lovely red and white stripe. Then we've got our fun, this is computer paper. And this one is from the basic Christmas kit. And then we have a card in there. This is a digital, a Dear Julie, Julie digital. It's my favorite Christmas digital. It's also in various sizes. It's also in the Santa and Mrs. Claus kit. So this, I went ahead and I added the poinsettia on here. You get this napkin. And so you get 4 of the Santa images in this napkin that you can go ahead and glue in, use them however you want to. He's being held in there with 2 Tim Holtz clips, and it's also holding the bag that we made in the Friday freebie video. And on top of that, you get some other things. You get this time card tag that we also made in that Friday freebie. There might be other things in there as well. This is the center of this particular signature. I think it's the center of the book also. And you have this beautiful holly envelope, a little gift tag, and an envelope that you can use somewhere that's got the little snowman image on the envelope. But it fit perfectly in there, so I put him in there because he fit perfect. Music paper. Here we have the top tuck. This was also from that Friday freebie, and I cut down one of the note papers and put it in there, and this was the leftover piece of that. Here we've got double pockets. This one has a card and the poinsettia, and then this folds over. And so I attached this. I didn't do a flip-flop because really didn't have very much room here. And but it still does, it still flops. Okay. Another place in between the two. Santa image, coffee dyed. In the pockets, you've got some poinsettias. Over here, you've got the Holly Jolly card. You have this little spot here, and I put a couple things in there. Here you have another, this was made during the Friday freebie, and it's got a tag. It's got this little goodie, and you can go and put that somewhere that you want to add some decoration, but for now I just put it in this pocket. And then you have some note paper and another image from one of the Freebie Fridays. Here's the bottom tuck from the Freebie Friday, and I put it here and added this card. That's from Cherished Children Digital. Here we have a double tuck, and I just tucked in a couple of note papers. This so this is glued down so that you have space for that. I think that's kind of fun. We have our snowman on this page, and then we have another pocket, and it just has the card that matches the back. It has the snowman note paper, snowman postcard, and a Merry Christmas page. Here's the last page, and it has this giant pocket that you can put things in. It's like a treat bag. And then it has this little image from the Cherished Children postcard kit. You get a daily, what I do during the day calendar thing. And again, you get a variety of things that you can use to embellish the journal, including a little bit of lace, some tickets, some stamped images, and those are sitting right here in this pocket. I love the way this one turned out. It's totally ready for you to make it your own. And it does have a hitch post fastener with a hair tie. And so it can continue to get bigger because you've got your hair tie that will hold it. Did I show you? Yeah, I showed it to you. But you've got bells. You've got a little candy cane charm there that I made out of beads. You have your Santa charm that we made in the video yesterday. This one I went ahead and we have the wreath. Today is Sunday. It's Christmas. And so you are seeing my finally finished Christmas journals. These are in the Etsy shop if they're there. And I remember all the sales this week are helping me to pay for my glasses because my glasses broke. They're quite festive with their tinsel. We put that on in the live video, but they broke. They didn't it wasn't the screw. It wasn't the hinge. They literally broke. So, and all I did was take them off my face. So I had to get new glasses, and so, yeah, there you go. Okie dokie, everybody. Thank you so much. Remember that the digitals are on sale in the Etsy shop. These have been added, and you can shop 24/7. The Etsy shop is open on Christmas. So, I hope you have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.